Today I'm going to cover another parts of the trigonometric question. This is one of the past year question as well. Okay, this video I actually will discuss two very famous types of the past year questions in trigonometric MX. So actually this is, I think, the Form 5 chapter for MX student. Okay, so let's have a look on the questions. Okay, so given that sine angle equal to P, where P is the constant and angle is between 90 to 180, and then as you find in terms of P. So few information you need to digest over here. First is, what is the meaning by angle is between 90 to 180? Mean actually this angle is happen in the second quadrant, Q2. Okay, all sine, tangent, cos. Okay, so all positive, sine positive, tangent positive, cos positive, something like this, right? However, this is something different. Okay, even it happens in the second quadrant, what you want to do is, when he say he happened in the second quadrant, what you need to do is, you have to draw up a triangle for it. So, let's say he happened in the second quadrant. Okay, so triangle will look exactly like this. Okay, you got no other shape for triangle, and then angle must be in this position. Because some students tend to draw like this for the triangle, then you are wrong. Because triangle always have to lie on the x-axis. Okay, imagine this is an angle, and then this, maybe this is a value. Okay, this is a y value. Okay, now this already in the second quadrant already. Because he says angle is between 90 to 180, because here is 90, here is 180. So the angle actually is between here, 90 to 180. Okay, now the other very important information, what is the meaning by sine angle equal to P? Okay, sine angle equal to P means we know sine angle actually is opposite over hypotenuse. We equal to P means actually this one meaning P over 1, because P over 1 actually is P. Every number over 1 you got back the same number. Okay, so P over 1 is P, so this one makes sense, correct or not? However, sine angle is opposite over hypotenuse. So from here I know actually hypotenuse is 1, opposite is P. Okay, this is the information you must get. This kind of information when he says sine angle equal to P, mean opposite over hypotenuse, you will get P. So it's P, and then here is 1. Okay, so this one is the right triangle. Whatever triangle in the trigonometric one must be right triangle. So since this is right triangle, we learned about Pythagoras, right? A square plus B square equal to C square. So what is length over here? Length over here will be the longest one square minus P square, and then square root the whole thing. Okay, I hope you understand how to get this one is equal to square root 1 square minus P square. Okay, however, this one, imagine this is y-axis. So everything before the y-axis one should have negative. Okay, but then you might ask why P is positive? Because P is above the x-axis. Above the x-axis, every value is positive. However, this adjacent actually is sees the y-axis, so you will got negative for this one. And the hypotenuse is something like radius. Okay, the hypotenuse is always positive. You never put negative for hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is always positive. Just remember this one. So from here is given sine angle equal to P. So what is cos angle? From this diagram, cos will equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, so it equals to negative square root 1 minus P square over 1. What is tangent angle? Tangent angle will equals to opposite over adjacent will be P over negative square root 1 minus P square. Okay, if you got all of this one, then it's very easy for you to solve. He ask you to find about A is, this one is what? This one is cosec. Cosec is equal to 1 over sine angle. So it's very easy. 1 over sine angle. He say your answer can in terms of P what? So what is sine angle? Sine angle equal to P. So this one actually is 1 over P. Done. I think it's 1 mark only. B. Okay. B sine 2 angle. Sine 2 angle you don't like simply this one P you multiply 2 and then you got 2P. Then you got it wrong. Because sine 2 angle actually you got a formula for this. This one called 2 sine angle cos angle. This is a formula. You can just refer back to the formula list. In some book called sine 2a, some book called sine 2x, or some book called sine 2 angle will equal to 2 sine angle cos angle. Therefore, I just substitute whatever I have to. What is sine angle? Sine angle is P, so I put P. What is cos angle? Is negative square root 1 minus P square. So I just multiply everything. I will got negative 2P square root 1 minus P square. Done. Okay, so the difficult part of this question got two things is considered quite difficult. First, a lot of students when they see sine angle equal to P, they are stuck. They do not know how to actually put the value for opposite, adjacent and hypotenuse. The other difficult part is most of the students will miss up the negative. Some students might be able to see this is P over 1 and then here he will straight away write square root 1 minus P square. He forget about the negative. So you must be careful whatever value is like before the y-axis one is negative value what? So normally here we call negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 5. Okay? So remember about the negative thing. Okay? Okay, if okay then we go to the second question. Second question actually can help you understand better about how to draw this triangle. Okay, we have the second question over here. Okay, the second question over here says what? He says it's given that sine angle equals to sine A equal to 5 over 13 and cos B equal to 4 over 5 where A is the obtuse angle and B is the acute angle. Okay, so of course before I start to do the question you must understand what is obtuse angle and what is acute angle. If you never heard about this one, please write down over here. Obtuse angle means the angle will be between 90 to 180. Mean actually this one is in second quadrant, in Q2. Okay, acute angle is the angle between 0 to 90. So this one actually mean in the first quadrant. Okay, so I'm going to draw two triangles. One is on the first quadrant, another triangle is on the second quadrant. So you will see how I draw. So I'm going to draw a cross. Okay, first, second, third, fourth. So first quadrant, the triangle is look like this. Must already. Okay, you don't draw like this. You don't draw like this. Okay, this second quadrant is the same also, 90 degree, 90 degree. The angle is over here. Okay, however, I do not call it angle. Why? Because actually he gives us A and B. Okay, in the first quadrant one actually is B. So this one actually is B. So in the second quadrant one actually is A. He said where A is obtuse angle. So this is A. Okay. Okay. Now I change the newspaper because it's very important to see this kind of thing clear. Save paper. So I draw it on the below one more time. So you're in the first quadrant and you are in the second quadrant. Imagine this 90 degree. So this one will be B. This one will be A. Okay. Where A is the obtuse angle, means A fall in the second quadrant. B is the acute angle, B will fall in the first quadrant. And then of course, since we already says about this one, another one we call it reflex angle. So whenever you see something like reflex angle, actually this means the angle is between 180 to 360. Means reflex angle will fall third and fourth quadrant. Okay, just memorize about this one. This is very, very important in the trigonometric chapters, especially for MX student. Okay, now You already got this one. So he give us some very important information, which is he says sin A equals to 5 over 13. This is A, right? So sin A equal to 5. 5 is opposite, 13 is hypotenuse. So 5 over 13. Pythagoreans tell us that you got 5, here will be 12. 13, 5, 12, 13. However, I say before the y-axis, this one should get negative. Okay, it's like below the x-axis, you will got negative also. But then we do not have the value for the third quadrant and second quadrant, so just ignore it. And then for B, what he mentioned here, he said cos B equals to 4 over 5. So cos, where is cos? Cos will be adjacent over hypotenuse, 4 over 5. So another one will be 3 Pythagoreans. Okay, this one just memorize. Okay, then what you need to do before you start to answer this question is you find out all the sine, cos, tangent for A and B. So we have sines already, so I'm going to find cos A will equals to, so cos is adjacent over hypotenuse is negative 12 over 13. Okay, tangent A will equals to 5 over negative 12. 5 over negative 12. Okay, and then I'm going to do about B. B we have cos already, so sin B will equals to 3 over 5. And tangent B will equals to 3 over 4. Okay, opposite over adjacent. After you got all of this information, it's super easy for you to solve the question like this. Okay, just memorize how to draw this one and how to find out all the sine, cos, tangent. Okay, it's not hard. Okay, then we continue over here. So I'm going to put this one over here. So the first what he asked us to find, he asked us to find A is tangent A. Tangent A actually I already find is negative 5 over 12. It's over here. Okay, so I done the A. So B, what is cos A minus B? Okay, for cos A minus B, a lot of students maybe they used to like simply take the cos A minus the cos B. Okay, it's not such thing because cos minus A minus B have its own formula. So actually this one you must apply the formula. Okay, because I really have the student, he just expand this bracket and then he got cos A minus cos B, and then he just use cos A minus cos B. You got it wrong, because what is cos A minus B? Cos A minus B you will equals to cos A cos B, and then you minus, here is minus, then here is plus, plus sin A sin B. Okay, sin A sin B. Okay, just memorize the formula for cos A minus B. You will get cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Because here is minus, here will be plus. If here is plus, here will be minus. Only cos actually is a bit different. So what you need to do is you just substitute whatever you have. So what is cos A over here? Cos A is negative 12 over 13. What is cos B? Cos B is 4 over 5. Plus, what is sin A? Sin A actually is 5 over 13. And what is sin B? Sin B actually is 3 over 5. Okay, simple, right? So you just multiply. Just multiply it and solve it. Okay, let's say this one you got negative 48 over this one actually is 65, plus this one actually is 15 over 65. So you solve it, you got negative 33 over 65, and can't divide by 3. Yes, so this is the answer for cos A minus B.